Hey guys, it's me again. Now, for those of you who have seen my show time after time, you've probably known that I've been able to I've been able to use different topics to talk about autism, like how parenting is involved, how school itself can play a huge part in how a person with autism develops different types of behaviors, and how extracurricular activities themselves can play a part. But something I've completely forgotten about was social networks. Now, I myself kind of feel like I shouldn't be able to overwhelm myself with social networks, mostly because of how you're putting different how about how you're putting a lot of commitment towards different social media outlets like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or anything like that. But the thing is, I kind of have to find it very helpful considering how you get to be able to communicate with just about anyone from different parts of the world. And let's be honest, social medias are definitely taking over as this world's most efficient means and most essential means of technology. And I have to scooch my laptop back for a second. There we go. Now, would this be able to apply to a person with autism? Absolutely. Mostly because I found these different types of video. Mostly because there was a video I watched while I was involved with a certain while I was a part with a certain disabilities awareness activity with with this Boy Scout troop down in the United Methodist Church in Mason, and I've seen how she was able to overcome so much just by talking to people using her computer. And it definitely shows how technology can definitely be helpful with trying to overcome many of our challenges. That being said, I think social media social media stuff can play a huge part in being able to connect with that person with autism. Because odds are, the next person you talk to on, say, Facebook or Twitter might be someone with autism, kind of like me. And there's a lot of evidence to this, because an example of this was, I think while I was in high school, there was this woman who had this device that allowed her to talk. Now, I definitely believe that that a person with a disability or autism can be able to do the same thing with different social media outlets, and this can definitely be able to pay off with how their brain develops in the long run. And the the reason I say that is because autism mostly affects how someone's brain is able to develop, which is why most people can consider it a disorder or not, considering how with most disorders there's very little chance you can be able to adapt from it. With autism, you definitely can, and it definitely shows with how I'm trying to get through this video, and obviously I've gotten some bloopers, and obviously the bloopers that I show, I should say, on the end of my videos definitely shows that. But technology, I believe, definitely helps with any part of our society, even with people who have struggles with trying to trying to be able to grasp onto the social norms of how everyone communicates. And I definitely think that it is a main priority to be able to get people with autism to be able to well, not just people with autism to be able to be encouraged to use these sites, but anyone with a disability. because this definitely helps them be able to keep up with how technology has progressed nowadays, and how these social networks are able to help out with their lives, but not try to be able to overwhelm them. Now, I do have a Twitter account, but the only reason I have that is because I was told by my good friend Robert Parrish that Twitter has a very active autism community. So I thought, why not? I could be able to take advantage of that. Not to mention, you guys seen me post my videos on Facebook, and mostly I do this not just cause I wanted to get my videos out there, but also because I wanted to share some of my experience with the community on not just YouTube, but on Facebook. And I think it's obvious to say that without Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, that I wouldn't be able to have this show to begin with. It just goes to show you that technology can be able to help just about anybody, even someone with a disability or a special need, kind of like autism. But my suggestion is try to start out small, and like I said, don't try to overwhelm someone with autism with all these social networks, because odds are they might get too carried away with it. Not to mention, my advice is try to be able to inform them that with places like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, that you need to be that there are certain dangers with Facebook or Twitter, because we all know that even though with good things that technology has, there also can be bad things. But if used properly, I definitely can believe that social media can play a huge factor in how a person can be able to overcome their challenges with autism. I'm Greg Miller, and I will see you next time. Hey guys, it's me again, and couldn't find the right words. Okay, let's try that again. Hey guys, it's me again, and there, got that out of my system. And that is definitely something that I forgot to mention, because we often use social networking to be able to talk to different types of people, even people who are from a different part of the world, and and I kind of feel that somehow it can play a Let's try that again.
Hey guys! Go to the link in the description to visit the Autism Society's website. And please leave a like and subscribe!
The clips used in this video has no copyright intentions whatsoever. All clips in this video belong to their intended owners. Each clip in this video are for entertainment and educational purposes only.